3-minute rounds of boxing in the junior lightweight division. This bout is being brought to you by Chevrolet, Cerveza, Tecate con Carácter, and Crystal Head Vodka. This bout is being sanctioned by the Georgia Athletic and Entertainment Commission, Chairman J.J. Bello, and Executive Director Andy Foster. Introducing first the judges scoring the bout from ringside, Miss Nola Oliver, Mr. Richard Sells, and Miss Annie Morgan. The official time and bell keeper for the bout is Mr. John Matlock. The ringside physician is Dr. Douglas Harkrider, and when the bell rings and the action begins, the referee in charge of the bout is James Korb. Ladies and gentlemen of the World Congress Center in Atlanta, Georgia, it's go fight time! Introducing the fighter standing in the red corner. This fighter wears the white trunks trimmed in black. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and tipped the scales at 130 pounds even, with an unblemished record of 6 wins and no losses, representing Don Turner Training, fighting out of Arapahoe, North Carolina, by way of Ukraine, Russia. Please welcome Evgeny Gradovich. And now, introducing the fighter standing in the blue corner. He wears the black trunks trimmed in silver and stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 132 pounds and has an unblemished record of 6 wins and no losses. Representing Hope for Change Boxing, fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Please welcome the technician, Jesse James Carradine.
Gentlemen, you've had your pre-fight instructions. Let me remind you, I expect you to obey my commands. Fight by the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Understand, back to your corners, await the bell.
All right, we're back here ringside. Vince Ferrara, Michael Gibbons for our 7th fight of the night. Jim Korb, your referee, for Evgeny Gradovich and Jesse James Carradine, the technician in the black trunks. Evgeny Gradovich in the white trunks with the black trim. Both of these fighters unbeaten coming in. The technician, Carradine, at 6-0, fighting out of Cincinnati. And also, Gradovich, also undefeated, 6-0 with 5 KOs. And, Michael, we were talking about him earlier. Gradovich has a terrific resume and really looks like an exciting up-and-coming fighter.
He really does. He turned pro in March of this year and has been on the fast track, fighting 6 times already before the end of this year, and actually the 7th now. All of his wins except for one by knockout. Very impressive resume. Last 2 fights beat guys with 5-1 records. Looks like the real deal. Trained by Don Turner, so you know anything he usually touches turns to gold.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, right now Carradine is getting off and causing some problems.
Carradine in the black trunks, who is fighting out of Cincinnati, Hope for Change Boxing, nicknamed the Technician, 23-year-old. His last fight beat Darrell Watson in the 2nd round, and prior to that had a draw against Calvin Pritchard up in Detroit. His only fight, his last 2 fights have been outside of Cincinnati, so he's starting to branch out of the local home base and comfort zone.
Yeah, he's outside of his hometown again tonight, and you know, looks like last time he had a little bit of a rough go against an 0-0 guy. Let's see how he does tonight, because he's got a very live opponent in front of him tonight.
Evgeny Gradovich from Russia, Igram, Russia, super featherweight. In this fight, it's a middleweight fight. Excuse me, it is a super.
It's a junior. I think it's a 130.
Yeah, it's the 130. So there was a light welterweight.
Yeah.
And 6 rounds here in the 7th fight of the night. Our co-main event tonight before Paul the Truth Delgado and Chris Gray tangle here at the Big Rockout 4. Nice right overhand right from Gradovich. And Carradine looks pretty comfortable in there.
He really does. And one thing early that you're seeing is what you get out of a lot of the Eastern European prospects. He looks a little stiff.
Well, he looked the part coming out, though,
He
didn't
really did, man. I thought I was watching Rocky IV. Oh, what a nice body shot right there from Gradovich, though. He's starting to open up now. He's starting to get a little more comfortable in there.
Work the left and the right, both to the body of Jesse James Carradine. Carradine, not really much pop in those punches, just kind of pawn.
And in a 6-round fight, that's going to, you know, Gradovich is going to continue to get closer and closer on some of those shots.
Gradovich missed at the bell here for this first round, first of 6. Michael, how do you score that?
Well, I got to give that first round to Carradine just simply because he was a little more active. And Gradovich, I mean, you can see Gradovich has a game plan. You can see they're working towards that. But he was not very active. He landed a couple nice body shots in the last half that round, but still, you got to give Carradine that round simply for being more active.
We've got our Glam Modeling Agency girls working the ring tonight. For booking information, please visit glammodelsonline.com.
Beautiful Tecate ring girls are in the ring right now.
Here comes Miss Jeanette.
Bedwell, first round TKO. Benjamin Rivera, third round KO. Andrew Barnes, a second round TKO. Manuel Ortega, four round unanimous decision. Steven Johnson, 3-round TKO up in Chicago. And then Cordero Simpkins, who was 5-0, 5th round TKO. That's a pretty good opponent to take down the 5th round.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that's they've realized they've taken the gloves off this kid a little bit. And this will be the 3rd fight in a row against a guy with a great record.
Carradine able to stick the jab, and he's working. He's been pretty active. You mentioned that's why you give him the first round.
Yeah, that's why I gave him the first round, simply out of his being more active than Gradovich. And he's going. You can see Gradovich is going to start getting off here.
Left to the body, but Carradine continues to throw. Boy, that reach of Carradine, he's finding the jab distance.
He really is. He's 5'10", and he's a long 130-pounder. He would be a difficult opponent for anyone at that weight, simply with that size.
5'10", at the weigh-in at 132, but and Gradovich weighed in at 130. Did either one of these guys look like they put in much weight from? I mean, they look pretty similar. To that,
they really do. They're probably both kind of like myself. I fight at the similar weight class, and you know, by fight time, I'm usually 140 pounds.
Right.
So that's probably where these guys are. And Gradovich is starting to really catch him on some of these exchanges. He needs to be a little more attentive to getting those hands back after he throws that jab and right hand. Like right there, look for a left hook here any minute off one of those long right hands. Right there.
Wow. Looping left and then works the body, then goes back upstairs, finding those levels, and then works the head, and then a response, and then a nice left back from Gradovich.
Yeah, he's got to start getting that right. Carradine's got to get that right hand back faster, or he's going to continue to get hit by left hands.
What about defense? What are you seeing defensively from both of these guys?
I see Carradine's a little sloppy with his defense. Gradovich is, you know, he's got that, like I said, the Eastern European style with hands up, more technical.
It looks like he might have a cut on just the outside of his left arm.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, wow. Oh, big right hand.
Wow. Respond, caught the chin of Carradine, who held on for a second and then pushes back to get his distance once again. Tries to find that jab once again, has to retreat back, and then caught in the ear as Gradovich's nose is bleeding now, has blood in the side of his face now as well. Heads collide a little bit, and they get into the clinch.
That nose looks bad. It could be broken. The blood is squirted out.
And a left connects for Gradovich. See if that picks up the urgency for Gradovich as he was caught. Then he catches Carradine coming in.
He's lost respect for Carradine, you can tell. He's just coming in now, and he's throwing a lot of punches. And that's where he's been caught on the outside a little bit. He needs to be careful on the outside.
And Carradine gets caught, and Gradovich comes in. Their heads come together. Carradine adjusts his trunks once again. Miss, and no break from referee Jim Core. Oh, Carradine was caught. Ooh, just a cross. Wow.
Fight fans, the Big Rock Out would once again like to thank the Hard Rock Cafe for hosting the wholesale concert last night. Love all, serve all. Check out www.hardrock.com for upcoming events including sports, concerts, and parties. When visiting downtown Atlanta, stop in and visit at 215 Peachtree Street, Northeast Atlanta, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind you to go back to your computers tonight and Google Wholesale. That is the band that played after the pre-fight party last night. You can look them up on MySpace and Facebook. They were so good last night at the Hard Rock Cafe. Evan, Chuck, and Lee, that's Wholesale. Thanks again to Wholesale and the Hard Rock Cafe.
From the big rock out, too, a very controversial decision. Jose pulled out of the bout 3 weeks prior to the bout, left us in shambles pretty much. You know, I still would love to get Jose again, and you know, we got the commission going in Alabama now, so I think that we got big stuff coming up in 2011, and can't wait to get to work, man. Hopefully be able to fight him on the next big rock out as well.
Yeah, part of Big Rock Out 2 was Michael Gibbons, my guest analyst here for the 7th fight of the night in the Big Rock Out 4. I'm Vince Ferrara. Appreciate you joining us here on GoFightLive.tv. We have had an unbelievable night of boxing so far as Gradovich right hand hits on Carradine, and Carradine backs out. Jesse James Carradine, the technician in the black trunks with a silver trim.
That right hand has to get back faster. He is going to continue to get tagged by that left hook if he doesn't bring it back fast.
And that's Evgeny Gradovich in the white trunks with the black trim, who has been in control. Boy, another right to the chin of Carradine. Give Gradovich that second round.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, so one all.
Yeah, this fight's even going into the third. But you can see the momentum has completely shifted to Gradovich right now.
Keep an eye on Gradovich's nose. It was bleeding in that second round. See if that becomes a factor at all.
I will say Carradine is very brave. He continues to throw that right hand when he's been countered relentlessly by Gradovich.
Is Carradine, is he just wild, or is he intentionally kind of leading in with that head when he moves forward?
Well, I think that's a product of not bringing his hands back and being a little more technical. That head's just coming forward along with his punches a lot of times, and that right hand, he is going to get caught with a big left hook here in a moment.
He has connected, and he just got caught body and then upstairs, and Carradine responds, and then Gradovich hits him back, a right, then a left, and then an uppercut finds the chin of Carradine.
What an arsenal out of Gradovich.
Wow. And continue, stay fundamentally sound, hands up, move forward, just relentless coming after you.
I can tell you, when my opponent pulled out, they called me about Gradovich. That's why I'm sitting over here right now.
Wow, that's a tremendous amount of honesty out of you, Michael Gibbons.
I'm one of the more honest fighters out there.
maybe in time, but
yeah, not right. It wasn't a smart fight at this moment.
That's absolutely. Gradovich, just flush catches Carradine, the technician, who is taking on a technician here tonight in Evgeny Gradovich.
Gradovich is a real technician in there with his offensive power.
Oh, Gradovich was hanging on now, and the referee has not stopped it, and actually warning.
I would really like to see the referee get a little better control of what's going on in there right now.
Yeah, Carradine's trunks have slipped a little bit, and yeah, that could have been dangerous with one fighter's head turned to the other and no break or stoppage. And now a warning for Gradovich. So both fighters have been warned here in the last 20 seconds. Uppercut finds Carradine,
right,
tries to respond, and Carradine responds with his own uppercut. Final seconds here of this third round.
Oh, another big left hook followed by a hard right hand and another left hook. Wow.
Carradine swinging wildly, pulls his trunk.
Fight fans, I got to hit the Hard Rock and the Wholesale again tonight. Where's my Wholesale guys at? Evan, Chuck, and Lee. You want a chance to meet some future rock stars that already are rock stars? You need to stop by and see Evan, Chuck, and Lee with Wholesale. You can look them up again on the web at MySpace and Facebook. They've got the Twitter going on. They rocked the Hard Rock Cafe out last night. A big thanks to the Hard Rock Cafe for hosting the pre-fight party and the weigh-in.
The technician, Jesse James Carradine, right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Miss Alexa for Tecate.
Hanging out there too long. The straight right's hanging out there too long. And it's
For booking information, please visit glammodelsonline.com. That's glammodelsonline.com, the Glam Modeling Agency.
Destroyed by Gradovich.
This co-main event is being brought to you by Chevrolet, Cerveza Tecate, Sports Radio 680 The Van, Mix One, Crystal Head Vodka, Heineken, the Hard Rock Cafe, SSI, Georgia World Congress Center, Icebox, AM, PM, BP.
It should be official. The way some of these judges score my fights, hey, it should be official. Wow.
I've been witness to that. All right, so Carradine, the aggressor, throws 3 left jabs to start the round, and he's active with that jab, so the corner must have said, hey, come on, throw the jab and then get it back. And found the forehead of Evgeny Gradovich.
There you go. Went to the body there, mixing it up a little bit.
Again, now pawing with the jab, but
can't do that. Oh,
Gradovich connecting on Jesse James Carradine. Carradine, you're right, has taken some punches. He's taken all sorts of variety of punches, but he's taken them.
And he's still standing there, and he's still letting his hands go.
Oh, straight back and into the ropes that time.
Yeah, that's, oh, wow, a forearm to the throat by Gradovich.
Yeah, and no break there. And Jim Korb is letting this fight go in the exchanges.
Korb's he needs to get control of this bout right now, I would say.
Carradine does a nice job not getting trapped in the corner. Moving to get out of there. And there, Jim Korb may have heard Michael Gibbons and said, all right, yes, sir. Oh, nice body shot by Carradine, but
and that's
all connected with a right and then responded by Gradovich.
You can have the best chin in the world, but you start taking those body punches, it doesn't matter who you are.
Boy, you gotta love Gradovich. Anytime he gets hit, he doesn't allow Carradine to get into any kind of flow or momentum. He immediately responds and comes back at you.
He's relentless right now, and I think that's what's killing. Carradine's legs have to be getting a little wobbly right now. I mean, he is constantly backing up, fighting off his back right now.
And credit to the corner of Gradovich, that bloody nose
stopped.
Yeah, has not been a factor whatsoever. You're right. Big rock out for Vince Ferrara, Michael Gibbons here ringside. Got the main event, Paul Delgado, Chris Gray on the way. This is our co-main event tonight. Two undefeated fighters, up-and-coming fighters, looking to advance their careers here at the Georgia World Congress Center. The big rock out for, oh, what a left, connects the chin of Carradine, who responds back. Good exchange.
A little wobbly right now, I think. Yeah, that back leg looks a little wobbly.
Yeah, and Carradine, again, maybe trying to convince himself, nodding to his corner. No, I'm good. It's no problem.
And I will give this guy. Carradine has a lot of heart right now.
Boy, Gradovich.
God, a beautiful three-punch combination.
Right after terrific head movement to get out of the way of Carradine's punches. Man, that was clinical.
And that's so frustrating for a fighter.
Carradine now wild and looping with his punches, and Gradovich looping punch there. Now, final seconds, Gradovich really coming on hard in every end of a round, and a little flurry there at the end.
Fans, don't forget to come out to the Havana Club tonight and party with fighters and fans alike in Buckhead, where it's free admission with your big rock out ticket. You can come out to the Havana Club and have you some Heineken or Crystal Head vodka.
Taking over the fight, really, and Carradine's gonna need to change a lot up right now if he's gonna get back in this fight.
So what have we seen tonight, Michael? Tell us, what do you think about the bouts we've seen to this point?
Comes your Glam Modeling Agency, Miss Jeanette.
It's been amazing. I mean, McDermott put on a great show. He had the
For booking information, please visit glammodelsonline.com.
And then you had Lamar Russ.
These guys over here behind us, they've been good all night long. They're here tonight with a bachelor party. Let's give it up for them. Congratulations.
Then you have Youssef Shabazz and Tavera, which I was here with you for, and Tavera had the big right hand.
Brian Howard
and Tobias Rice. Howard was dynamic in putting Rice away. And then Dino and Adonis, great fight. Right back at to work with that left hand.
3 straight rounds on Michael Gibbons' scorecard, going to Evgeny Gradovich in the white trunks against Jesse James Carradine, the technician who won the first round on Michael's scorecard, but it's been all Gradovich since.
It looks like Don Turner must see something in the corner, because you see a little more effort going to the body right here. He came out and he threw about 4 or 5 straight to the body. I don't know if he's trying to set something up to the head right now, but he's attacking the body relentlessly.
Pretty nice when Gradovich, with his type of come forward, of his aggressiveness and relentlessness, to just listen to a game plan, to have a fighter that's so robotic that will do what you say, that's got to be a luxury for a trainer.
Keep in mind, this kid turned pro in March.
Right hand
wow,
connects.
what a right to the body as
and
well.
Both fighters stumbled down, as that was more just the weight of Carradine. pushing back Gradovich, and that was just a trip, but Gradovich comes right at him and connects.
Oh, but the body attack mixed in with the head. This guy has the offensive firepower of a seasoned pro right now. I mean, he's really impressive.
Little slow out of the gate in that first round, but boy, he has found his way ever since, as we are in the 5th round, well into the 5th round here at the Big Rock Out 4. 6 rounds here in this fight at 130. Gradovich in control. The right hand finds Carradine, who stumbles forward, tries to punch, but really the clean punches are all from Gradovich. Connects again with the left and a right to the body, upstairs, downstairs.
You know, the referee may want to take a look at this in a second.
Wow, Carradine looks like he is at maybe 30% on his feet. Gradovich coming forward. Jim Core breaks it up, but it took him a little bit to get there.
Yeah, I don't know if he may be watching what we're watching, just being a little bit of awe right now.
Yeah. And again, when they exchange, the crisper punches all from Gradovich.
I can't tell you the amount of clean shots he's landed tonight, but it's getting up there, and that's why I say, you know, eventually you might want to start taking a look at this when you're about to go down now 4 rounds to 1 going into the 6th round.
All right, here's where Gradovich turns it on at that 10-second mark. Connects the left and right. Carradine was close to going down there now with his hands down looking at Gradovich, but that was all Gradovich. He has controlled the majority of the round, but then he goes on the flurry to finish the round just to take away any doubt.
Yeah, this guy, man, I'm shocked that he's only been pro for, what, 9 months now?
Yeah, March 19th.
I think it's safe to say Don Turner has himself another future world champion possibly on his hands.
What a display from Evgeny Gradovich from Russia, working out in Arapahoe, North Carolina. I don't even need to really ask you to put down a 5 next to Gradovich.
Without a doubt.
4 rounds to 1 in the last 4 rounds. Total control. So what is Don Turner telling Gradovich right now?
The Big Rock and Sports Fan Properties would like to thank the sponsors, fans, and fighters for making 2010 a fantastic year. The Big Rock at won 13 awards at the GeorgiaFighters.com Awards Banquet.
Carradine, you got to give your hats off to the guy. He's fought hard tonight, and he's been, you know, he stood there and taken this onslaught.
Does he have the zip, the zest in the punch to put Gradovich down, in your opinion, Michael?
No. I mean, but now crazier things have happened, but right now I think some of that sting's come away just simply because he's been countered so much tonight when he's not getting his hands back. He's too tentative punching right now. I mean, oh my God, with a big right hand to the body right there.
Really was never able to take advantage of the bloody nose in the first round. And Gradovich connected with a little jab there, but again, just the clean punches all Gradovich.
Oh, without a doubt. And the upstairs, downstairs, just been off the break, start the break. I mean,
Carradine just put his tongue out at Gradovich. I don't know how smart that is.
No.
Maybe he's trying to bait him into just a brawl and might open himself up. And Carradine kind of pushed down, but I think he might have been taking a chance, to get a break. I don't know if you want a hot dog right now. And
I tell you right now, that jab's coming back so low. Look for a big right hand across the top.
There it was, Michael. Back against the ropes. Not a good spot against Gradovich.
Right there again. He's got to get the jab. Carradine has to get that jab back quicker, or he's going to continually get countered by the right hand over top that jab.
Flurry misses, gets caught. Oh, the uppercut. We haven't seen that as much. He spits out at Gradovich, then gets clocked with another right. My goodness. Boy, the quick hands, too, from Gradovich, too. Short range.
Precision.
And, yeah.
I don't know what Carradine was doing right there. I mean, that was.
We've seen that, unfortunately, a lot tonight. Opportunities to take breaks. And look at Gradovich.
Right back, relentless. I think he does want to close the show. He has the look in his eye right now where he's trying to press the action. He wants to get him out of there.
Just a bulldog in a bad mood coming at you. Oh, the left, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs.
finding a home for that right hand over top of Carradine's jab every time. But basically what we talked about early in the bouts beginning to happen. You know, Carradine's, every time he punches, he gets countered, so he's kind of stopping punching a little bit.
And Gradovich can connect falling, stumbling back, moving forward, inside, at a distance. I mean,
he can do it all.
Boy, the left ear of Carradine has eaten so many punches tonight when Carradine's tried to duck it, and that right hand has come over the top.
Yeah, there's the phrase earning your money, and Carradine earned every bit of it tonight.
Well, he'll remember it for a lot longer than tonight, I think.
Yes.
And there's the final 10 seconds. Carradine gets caught coming in as Gradovich wants to finish this off with the same flurry. He's finished off every single round, and there's a late little touch punch from James Carradine, who wants a hug from Gradovich, but absolute domination for Evgeny Gradovich after that first round. Bloody nose for Gradovich. Carradine probably won based what you said on his activity, but all Gradovich after that.
Oh, after that, it was a complete landslide. Gradovich is the real deal without a doubt. You saw it tonight. Upstairs, downstairs, solid defensively. There's really not much you can pick at him about tonight. The offensive arsenal was on display, to say the least.
Vince Ferrara, Michael Gibbons, ringside. We got our
fight fans, let's give them a big round of applause to both fighters.
Delgado and Classy Chris Gray, a 10-round welterweight fight. We're going to take it up to the ring, and ring announcer Adam Gibbs.
The Big Rockout would like to remind you to check out thebigrockout.com for future events, such as the weigh-ins that we had yesterday and the rock concert with Wholesale down at the Hard Rock Cafe. I'm telling you, if you missed that concert, you missed a lot. I would have no doubt those guys are going to have guitars hanging in the Hard Rock, Wholesale, and Hard Rock Cafe for the weigh-ins yesterday. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Nola Oliver scores the bout 59-55. Rick Sales scores the bout 59-55. And Miss Annie Rowe Morgan scores the bout 59-55. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Russia, Evgeny